You are watching WCSD from the Calloway County School District.
Hey there, Lakers. Welcome to another edition of Laker TV. Coming up on today's program, we will look at the Lady Laker basketball season so far and what will come next. A popular Broadway play coming to Murray, and a group of people helping bring Christmas to families in need. All that and more on Laker TV.
Welcome to another episode of Laker TV. Can you believe we've only got one more week until Christmas break?
I really can't. This semester has flown by so quickly, and I've been so busy.
So have I. But while we've been busy hitting the books, our Lady Laker basketball team has been busy hitting the hardwood to get ready for this season. We're kicking things off today with Laker basketball. The high school season got started a couple of weeks ago. After a rather rough season last year, even the Lady Lakers themselves said it was a little bit of a disappointment. Luckily, last season is in the past, and the Lady Lakers are off to an impressive 3-0 start.
After having a disappointing season last year, the Lady Laker basketball team has a lot to look forward to this coming season.
One of the biggest things is we have pretty well everybody returning. We did lose 3 seniors, but 2 of them went through surgery last year and really didn't get to participate. Chassie Ross is the one senior that we did lose last year that put in a lot of playing time, and we're going to have to replace her in the paint. But we have everybody back, and so that's huge for us. And the kids are really starting to understand expectations and what it's going to what it takes to play at a high level. So we've started off the season right now at 2-0, so that's definitely a positive stepping forward.
Although the Lakers are off to a great start this season, there's still a handful of things that need improvement.
I think as much as anything, just our offensive sets and being able to run offense against a zone is something that I think we'll see a lot of zones, to be honest, this season, and that's something that we want to get better at. We worked really hard in the offseason on our fast break and pushing the ball up the floor and defensively putting a lot of pressure on people, and that's definitely paid off already for us in our first 2 games.
With a 3-0 record, the Lakers have high hopes for this season.
So our first main goal is to be able to make it back to the regional tournament. That's what ultimately I think you play for and what you work for every single day is to get back to that regional tournament, because at that point anything can happen. We also want to win some signature games. That's something that we weren't able to do last year, and I think that'll make a difference for us too, is where we're going to end up ranked in the region. At the end of the day, it's how we do against some of those signature opponents like Graves and Marshall and McCracken.
The Lady Lakers will be back in action tonight, hoping to continue their winning ways. Calloway County travels over to the Eagles Nest at Graves County tonight for a girls-boys doubleheader.
You don't usually hear about the Broadway stage turning to the Bible for a musical. Players in the Park is working on producing a classic Broadway musical and are hoping that some of you guys will audition for a couple of the roles. The show is called Godspell. Reporter Logan Burgard says that it looks like it will be a lot of fun to work on.
Godspell first opened in New York in 1971. The show features a comedic troupe of eccentric players who team up with Jesus to teach his lessons in a new age through parables, games, and tomfoolery. The show's message of peace and love came in the midst of the Vietnam War protests and the civil rights demonstrations, and one musical number in particular became widely popular on the Top 40 radio. Our very own Mr. Dicus happens to be the music director for Playhouse in the Park's edition of Godspell.
Godspell is about his teachings and his attempt to build community. And there's the first half especially is just stories, parables, and the interaction of his disciples with Jesus, and they're wrestling with the material, trying to make sense of all this, and these aha moments when they realize, oh, I get it now. So the first half is, it may seem formless if you don't understand the development of community theme. So we need students who can portray a variety of characters, a variety of personalities. We need some folks who can portray a character that's the class clown. We need someone who can portray someone who's got lots of energy and enthusiasm, but we need some people who can be a little bit shy, a bit reticent, people who can be thoughtful. We need people who have strong singing skills, because in some cases they are singing against the rest of the group. There's 1 to a part with 7 different parts going on at one time. So you need to sing, you need to be able to act. And in the original production, as it came out when it finally reached Broadway, there was some use of live instruments on the stage, not just in the pit. In the audition poster, it says if you play an instrument, bring that and show us what you can do, and we'll see if that is something that can be worked in.
Playhouse in the Park is holding auditions for their edition of Godspell this Sunday and Monday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Playhouse in the Park. For Laker TV, I'm Logan Bogard.
That looks like a pretty crazy show. Don't forget about those auditions this weekend at Playhouse. By the way, the current show at Playhouse in the Park is Beauty and the Beast, and it features several students from Calloway. Unfortunately, if you don't already have tickets, you're out of luck. All 3 weekends are already sold out.
Wow. Well, coming up next on Laker TV, we've got a look at a hit movie that's a box office boomer, a story about some confused hikers, and the latest update from the Santa Project.
Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
This week on Spotlight, we've got our magic wands and broomsticks ready, because it's time to jump back into our favorite wizarding world, with Warner Brothers' newest film, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Fantastic Beasts is a story of Newt Scamander and his study of magical beasts. This study leads him on an expedition to find and document his encounters with all sorts of strange creatures from the Harry Potter universe.
During his adventures, Newt finds himself in a brief stopover in New York, where he would have come and gone without incident had it not been for a no-mage, or non-magic folk, named Jacob, and the escape of some of Newt's fantastic beasts.
The film is set in 1926, making it the first, though hopefully not the last, prequel film to the undeniably popular Harry Potter films. But fret not, book lovers, for J.K. Rowling also has a book by the same title, albeit completely different from the movie. Don't ask.
If you're as excited for Fantastic Beasts as we are, then you can see it in theaters now. Try not to get your coin purse snatched by nifflers, and tune in next time on Spotlight.
Man, I'm so ready for this hiking trip. Me and Josh are going to have so much fun.
Oh, look, an adventure stick!
Map of the Woods by Bradley.
I'm making fire, Josh.
They're probably lost.
What are you doing? We're lost! Wait, Josh. What? I forgot my wallet.
Christmas is approaching, and eventually most of us will find ourselves searching through our closets and hoping to find just the right outfit for the Christmas party. Should you go tacky or cute? There's so many different sweaters and random home accessories that can be used for just this. Reporter Bria Duncan and I will be giving you a look at just what sweater you should be wearing this season.
Christmas time again, you know what that means. Sweaters.
Not just any kind, the uglier, the better. We want the men to really flock with our terrible buns.
And terrible puns.
Oh, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the knits.
I hate you so much. This was for all you nerds out there.
Now that's how you cheat on tests. Am I right or am I right?
Really?
Well, I'm fudging sorry, only I didn't say fudge.
A Christmas Story, it's a classic. How classy and tragic can one be before it's just tragic?
This is one of my favorites for sure.
Nothing like our childhood dreams being shattered.
Snappy much?
Whoa. What is this? Like, what the heck is this supposed to be?
A present? Who knows? She kind of looks like a really jacked peacock, but it's casual. We're just gonna like phase over it.
But look at this one. She became a reindeer. That's literally so creative.
She also becomes a tree. Like, when is she gonna figure out who she wants to be and then stick with it? Like, go back to high school already.
Oh my gosh. Just shush. You're just being the Grinch because no one likes you.
Maybe. I mean, where's the grammar correction at every English teacher ever?
You totally just ruined the joke, Jill.
Yeah, he's being snappy.
Jill, did you slide this in here? Is that Nicolas Cage?
Maybe.
Okay, we're just gonna go. Thanks for ruining it. Bye.
Every year, the youth service centers from our district come together to make Christmas possible for the less fortunate families in the Calloway County school system. The community helps out by donating everything from toys to clothes to even just monetary donations. Reporter Kaylee Anderson visited BB&T Bank to see what goes on behind the scenes of Laker Christmas.
When you walk into the Laker Christmas headquarters located on the second floor of BB&T Bank, you'll notice one thing in particular: toys, toys, and more toys. And with donations from the community, Laker Christmas provides gifts for those less fortunate students in our community.
We have even elementary school kids who collect their pennies for us and maybe give $5 in pennies. That's helpful. We have student groups who do fundraisers and may give a couple $100. That's very helpful also. But donations of monetary value are used to purchase clothing for kids that are part of Laker Christmas.
But one thing Laker Christmas struggles with is finding gifts that teenagers enjoy.
Another way would be to donate items, and those could be anything from toys to teen items, and I definitely want to mention teen items. That's an area that we always are very low in, and so if you think about things that you like, that's something that another teen probably would like, and that would be great for you to donate or consider donating. Anything from like little tool sets to fishing poles to watches, jewelry, makeup, CDs, movie money or movie passes, gift cards to local restaurants, all different kinds of things like that. So I would definitely, encourage folks to consider what they might be able to donate and think about what you like, because again, that's probably something that another teenager is going to want also.
Although the give out date to families is next week, it's not too late to help.
The donations through January would be very helpful for those monetary donations. Anything that comes in after we wrap up this year, we pack up and we use it to start our program next year. So it's not like it just sits, but it is something that we use for next year, because some folks, and we understand, they may not think about Christmas and donating something until the 15th of December or something like that, but that's already our give out day. And so, we'll just pack that up and have it ready to start next year when we start to fill boxes.
And the Harbor would like to emphasize the need of gifts for teenagers. Often enough, when people donate to Laker Christmas, they donate toys for younger kids and not teenagers. So we here at Laker TV are encouraging you to donate gifts for our age group. After all, we do know what teenagers like more than anybody. And if you need ideas, the Harbor has a Christmas tree set up in the cafeteria with tags of possible gift ideas.
We've got finals week coming up next week, with first and third block finals on Thursday and second and fourth block finals on Friday.
And speaking of tests, our boys and girls basketball teams are both headed to Graves County tonight to take on the Eagles. Good luck, Lakers, and bring home some wins.
Thanks for watching, and as always,
Go Lakers.